Sometimes happiness is like a needle in a haystack, feeling impossible to find. But this world continuously tells us how to attain it all the time, telling us to get this new iPhone and go whip that new car because the more money you spend, the happier you are. But if you don't have enough cash, you don't need to sweat. Just come grab another credit card and keep piling up the debt, because that's what it means to live life with no regrets. And they say, don't stress about your future, man, just live in the moment. And don't worry about your past, because you'll never have to own it. And they tell you if money won't do it, then let's get you fame and we'll get you those bright lights that keep flashing your name. Yeah, now you've got it made. That's still not enough. Now you're looking for love. That's nothing that 3 girls in a week can't take care of. Come kick back a 5th. Who knows what you need? Let's figure it out. Take that first shot, blow some weed. Now are you happy? You see, I'm not speaking for the world, because they already say it, and you might not even realize it's in that music that you're playing. I mean, what, half the songs we listen to are all about sex, and we wonder why young men view women as objects? Take a moment to reflect. It's not that complex. There's one artist telling them to make love around the world, and the next one singing songs about getting with 10 girls. Then these same exact girls look for love in all the wrong places, because their role model's telling them a man will fill up their blank spaces. Then they feel like a disgrace if they've only reached 3rd base, because the beauty of waiting till marriage has been fully erased. And they begin to idolize these celebrities who keep wearing less. So young women think they'll get more attention if they just simply get undressed or at least show off their breasts. And we wonder why? It's probably because there's entire songs about taking off your clothes. Not to mention all the rappers that keep calling girls hoes. Oh, but you listen because the beat's dope. Yeah, I know how it goes. And now divorce rates are around 50%. And people act surprised, but for every 100 songs about one-night stands, you're lucky to find one about husbands being loyal to their wives. Then the next song's about hitting the bowl and catching a vibe, so we think, man, if he's up in the clouds getting high, then why shouldn't I be? And when all these things leave you empty, it's like getting stabbed in the back. You were promised this happiness, and now you're stuck in a black hole with nowhere to go, because everything you bought into ended up being a hoax. Now you're waist deep in debt, you've done 100 things you regret, and no matter how hard you try, you can't seem to forget. It's time to wake up and take the scales off of our eyes and realize our culture just keeps on spoon-feeding us these lies disguised as temporary highs. You see, we all have this void in our hearts that needs to be filled, but I promise it can't be filled with a new house, new job, or the next cheap thrill. $1 million won't make you happy, and neither will fame, because happiness is found in one 5-letter name, and his name is Jesus. And you don't have to buy anything, because Jesus bought you, and he's more fulfilling than drunken one-night stands. I promise that's the truth. And no, he doesn't care if you're black, white, or blue, Christian, Muslim, or a Jew. If you're running from the church or you're sitting in the pew, Jesus died for my sins, and he died for yours too. Now I'm asking you to listen, whether you're an atheist or a born-again Christian. I have one main point, and I don't want anyone to miss it. Nothing from this life can carry into the next. Not your huge mansions or your nights filled with sex. Life isn't just a game, and no, you can't bring your fame, and when it's all said and done, people will forget your name. This world is always telling us to strive for our own crown, but true happiness is found when we lay it all down. You can only have one, treasure in heaven or on earth. So ask yourself this question: how much is Jesus worth?